Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading for June 2021. Can't wait to make this reading. I've been doing the monthly readings for the last 2 weeks, so I feel like, yeah, we can go for the love again. So, welcome. Let me get some scent from this wonderful Palo Santo. I think it's a South American. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to look it up. Why didn't I do that before? I love the scent. It's so incredibly nice. All right. So we do have two decks as always. I'm gonna do first general energies with this one, and then I'm gonna go for the connection with the little one. All right. I hope you're doing well. Are you enjoying the month of June? I think this video will be up already a little bit before June. I don't even know what date it is. Not that I have to know it. It's perfectly fine to not to know it on a weekend. So anyway, I hope you're well. Let's dive in. Your energy, 8 of Cups. Their energy, 6 of Swords. Separating, 2 of Cups. And connecting, Hermit. Now let's check it out. Do we have in the development or connection or connection? Here's 1. 2 and 3. All right. So I think there are things flowing in between you, definitely. Beautiful things flowing in between you, and you can both feel it and you can both see it. And I feel like it's a little bit something that changes your plans. Can I move it here? It's kind of far away from the camera. So I think it's something that changes your plans with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. It's nothing that you expected to come into your life. And actually you're also kind of on your way. You have left certain things behind. It was a struggle to turn your back on it and to face something new, your future, to envision your future, and to get yourself out there following it. And I think they are quite on the same page, despite the situation being a little bit different. I feel like it's like a step, a little bit of a stage before the stage you are at. They're not yet in the calm water, in the calm energy. They're kind of still. They just set their foot on this way, and kind of. Are kind of a little bit still guarded, yes, and also with all the swords in front of them, kind of in the process of envisioning and manifesting things, and creating, fantasizing about the future and how it's gonna be in the future for them. So yeah, and I think there is something about on their side about looking into the future, planning, having yeah, having this outlook, positive outlook, also feeling that there's a lot for them out there, and there's a lot to be done, and yeah, kind of, I get this joyful looking into the far, into the horizon, and yeah, having this world in their hands, kind of feeling the trust that they can do it. And this is facing your side, so your direction. So what is separating is the Two of Cups here. I feel like you shouldn't move too fast here, because you're both on your own journeys. And when you move too fast and kind of get into this loving, and it's not the lovers, which is great, but it's still Two of Cups, the coming together in love for people. And I feel like if this is like too much on the forefront and of your relationship, this could be kind of, like an obstacle, a little bit in the way, because it would hinder you from following your dreams, and them from creating what they actually want to. And this is not what is serving a connection at any point. If kind of the connection itself becomes overwhelming and an obstacle, So the Hermit and connecting. So the Hermit is a card of solitude, right? Having an insight, getting to know yourself. Yeah, I think this is something like give each other enough time and space for, solitude, to be on your own, to process things, to reflect on things. And this is what is going to get this beautiful Ace of Cups here overflowing. Because when you are saturated with self-love, this is what you're gonna bring into any connection out there. And yeah, don't try to drag, don't go the other way around. Don't try to drag kind of the energy from the connection up to your solitude. Don't try to fill your solitude with the connection, because then it becomes then it's like it has another meaning. The connection gets another meaning. It becomes a substitute, and that's not what truly we meet each other halfway connection is. Yeah, and I think definitely here that's very beautiful that this gets the card overflowing, the cup. So there is a lot of flow and energy, loving energy between you. Yeah, it's kind of cool with the Wheel of Fortune on your side, kind of upside down. Yeah, it is changing your course. But not entirely. So you're still heading your way. You still have your past that is completely untouched by what is going on in the present. So this is, your past will always be yours, and their past will always be theirs. So the most important thing is that you both definitely have your path for the future as well. And you can only meet together when you don't kind of use each other for, for any kind of answers, because you got to find your answers on your own. And I think you're heading your direction anyways, but the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is telling me a little bit that there is a shift. There's something upside down, or maybe something or this connection got a push, delivered your like physical experience, like an energetic push towards something else, something new, or but yeah, maybe if you want to, then you can be careful about that and kind of asking yourself, am I still on my path? Is this interfering too much? Have I invested too much in this Two of Cups and the connection itself, which is actually in this more separating position here, you know? But you gotta both meet each other halfway and give each other enough space for reflection and solitude. Or not solitude, but you do your stuff with your people and they do their stuff with their people and stuff. And stuff. A lot of stuffs here. Yeah. And they're envisioning the future. So I think it's a very good, yeah, it's kind of balanced. Also, this Wheel of Fortune reminds me of a little bit of the World here in their hands. I think I showed you all the cards, right? So, yeah. And then also the parallel of leaving, you probably see that, how similar these cards are. Both showing people who leave, have turned, like we see their backs, they're heading to a new direction, and to a better direction, leaving something behind. So, you know, ending things, and then we have the Ace of Cups as the new beginning in love, right? So the only obstacle is here the Two of Cups and the separation. So, yeah. And the Hermit in the connection. So it kind of really is very obvious how it's telling, yeah, you got a lot going on here together, but that is what's going to connect you. The Hermit. This, the inwards. When you give yourself, each of you gives themselves enough space to recharge on their own, to be with your thoughts and your feelings, to check in. Also, we sometimes need a couple of days in between meetings, in between dates, to understand, do we miss the person, or do we, what are the feelings about this person when their energy is not interfering with our field of energy directly, but more through our thoughts and through our memories of our meetings. So I think that's the message here. Capricorn, I hope you liked it. I wish you all the best with all of it. And if you want to stay tuned for future videos, then subscribe to this channel if you want to. Leave a comment and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to, of course. It's weird to say that. But yeah, I hope you have a good time ahead of you. And let me know how it goes here. So for now, bye-bye.